ถึง BNP นะครับวันนี้ก็จะมาดูคลิปเล่นๆนะครับไม่ได้จะมาแคปเกมอะไร
It's what we did before we had our own CNC plasma table. And make sure you... So we're gonna have to lay down this pipe in order to make it fit. Breaker. Reinforce it or smash it. And these guys all stack up on top of this. We're actually just using gun glue right now. Change this steel aircraft cable into black steel aircraft cable. So it looks a bit more like Groot. Alright, so we've got the handle for Stormbreaker made now, and we've started adding some steel cable around the head of the axe to make it look a bit more like Groot. And it looks pretty good, but I think we can do a better job. So we're actually going to be adding a whole bunch of more steel cable over the entire thing. Now, unfortunately, that means it's going to get a lot more heavy, but I think it'll look a bit more like Groot. So we'll start doing that. I was a little worried. Like, did I screw up Stormbreaker? It's like, hey, you're almost done a project. Do something that you're not sure if it's going to work. And it doesn't work. And then everything you've done is for waste. It's going to be tricky, bro. Whatever, that's a future hacksmith, bro.
Man, I don't envy that guy.
I need more wire. What do you got for me, Dave?
No. This needs to be rinsed off first. It's still covered in the acid.
Oh, yeah. Acid. And now play some, like, B-roll of, like, someone having an LSD trip. More wire. Why don't I use zip ties for all my welding? We'll probably learn later on in this video that they just melt and screw everything up. Probably weld from this end, and then I can tighten the vines off the end as I go. I think it was around, I think it was like at least 90, maybe 100 pounds before we added the steel cable, and I wouldn't be surprised if we added another 10-15 pounds. So I'm not even sure how much this weighs yet, but it's getting pretty hefty. A heft and a half, as Riley would say. That is heft and a half. Anyways, let's start drilling holes. Man.
A few moments later.
And welcome back to building Stormbreaker's handle. So we've kind of run into some creative differences here on the hacksmith team. Trying to figure out how to make the handle look the best it can be. So currently we've got the wire wrapped here, the top handle, and that looks really cool. And why is it twisting? It's in! And I don't think it's coming out.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Alright, so this is the third time we've wrapped and unwrapped the handle. But now I think we're figured out. Okay, got some welding gloves, grab a mask. guys, it's finally time. I finished training to kill Stormbreaker. Wait, what kind of weapon are we talking about here? Thanos killed the god. Well, we know that was forged in the heart of a dying sun by Tyrion Lannister, dwarf king of Asgard. It's made out of Uru and can summon the Bifrost, and it's a weapon more powerful.
All muscles, this is all muscle, so I am covered in brains.
Which is why I started the campaign #TrainingToKillThanos. Whoa, new merch. And if you guys have been following me on social at the Hacksmith, you'll see I've been hitting the gym daily since we finished the project. I've put on about 10 pounds of muscle so far, and I'm up to 165, though I'm still a far cry from Thor, or even Steve Rogers. But thanks to my questionable supplement consumption, my our proprietary Super Soldier Serum.
Hacksmith Industries introduces the new and revolutionary Super Soldier Serum.
I think I'm finally ready to wield Stormbreaker and do some serious destruction.
Bring me.
Side effects may include being irresistible to your superior officers, running barefoot through the streets of New York, holding down helicopters with your bare arms.
We appreciate all the support we get from our viewers and our Hacksmith channel members on both Patreon and YouTube. You guys are the reason I was able to quit my engineering. It's done. That's cool. Alright, as you can see, the titanium is getting red hot. Actually glows quite nicely on the camera screen, but the problem is, once the titanium is this red hot, it's actually pretty soft. So as you can see, that it's not quite going to work for a lightsaber blade, because if we were to hit something, it would just flop around. So, titanium might be a great element for heating the lightsaber, but it's not going to be strong enough for it to do anything fun, as you can see. So why don't we try a different material? We've got a piece of tungsten here. Now, tungsten's an interesting material because it has one of the highest melting points of any metal on Earth that's safe to use, around 3600 Celsius, but it's also going to draw a lot more current. And the reason tungsten will draw much more power is because it's actually much more conductive, about 10 times as conductive as titanium. So let's see what happens if I short it out. Woo! Whoa!
We're maxing out our current meter.
So it's drawing a ton of power right now. It's getting super red hot, but look, it's also smoking like crazy. That's because tungsten actually oxidizes rapidly with heat like this, which also makes it not great for the lightsaber. And so, can't use tungsten, can't use titanium. What if we use a hybrid of both materials? What if we use a tungsten core with a titanium pipe over top? I have a piece of titanium pipe here and a tungsten rod. And if I put it inside, now we have a titanium blade with a tungsten core. Now the tungsten should be able to keep the lightsaber nice and rigid while the titanium's red hot. Here's some footage from one of our first tests a few months ago. What is this? Bogdan. What is this? Hey, I'm not the project manager of this. Alright, so as you can see, the tungsten titanium blade looks like it's going to work. So let's go back to SolidWorks and start designing this new blade architecture. Alright, so this is our original SolidWorks design for our lightsaber. Alright, so there you go. We've got the design finished in SolidWorks, and I gotta say, it looks pretty awesome. We kind of went all out there with the handle design, and I think it looks pretty sweet. Now, a few of you might be wondering, how is this actually going to work? How can we have electricity flow up and down a single blade? Well, how we're actually doing that is, let me just hide this. This is the piece of tungsten, and the titanium. That means the titanium will get red hot while the tungsten does not. And that means we've got lightsaber that's both rigid and super hot. It's actually going to be a lot hotter than the last version we made because titanium has a higher melting point than nitinol. Now, the only issue is we kind of got a bit carried away with the design. See this beautiful handle? We don't... Alright, big thank you to Tormach for helping us machine the hilt to the lightsaber. Luckily, all the other pieces...
You can wrap the wire in high temperature fiberglass so that it's just burn if you hit it with the lightsaber. This video has been sponsored by Frame.io. We first started. You can sign up for a free account or try out the Pro plan for 30 days. Now, I'd like to tell you guys about channel memberships. It's a new feature on YouTube that lets you support your favorite creator and gain access to exclusive benefits. It's kind of like Patreon, but it's built right here into YouTube. By clicking the join button under this video, you get access to our members-only community posts, which includes 3D project design files in SOLIDWORKS, merch discounts, and you get to collaborate with us on our videos using Frame.io. It costs $5 a month, which is basically like buying me a coffee. And if everyone bought me coffee, I'd never sleep, and I'd get way more work done. It's a win-win situation. So, this is Lightsaber Mark III, and we're finally ready to test. We've got our battery pack here. We've got some voltmeters measuring both the voltage and the current draw. And we're just about ready to turn it on, but I want to show you guys this handle up close. So Tormach actually machined this for us, and they did a fantastic job. It's a one-of-a-kind hacksmith lightsaber hilt. So Ian's going to stand here to pull the wires in case of another fire, Elena. So hopefully, it doesn't happen this time. I'm scared. It's going to draw like over 1,000 amps. 24 volts, 1,000 amps, that's 24 kilowatts. That's half the supply of electricity that goes into most North American homes. Alright, you confident, Ian? Alright. 600, 500, 400. Okay. Oh-ho. This is warm. It's gonna get brighter. That's perfect. Yeah, even the tip is red hot. Because it tungsten, it's not that it's smoking. Dang. So I've turned it off. It's just cooling down now. When you're not close, you don't feel the heat. It just looks like orange metal. Then you bring it close to your face, and you're like, oh. It just looks normal, but now it's still really hot. It's pretty solid. It's not flopping around or anything. Bring me a head. I have no idea. Look at that hole.
มาตอนไหนได้โยนบอลได้โยนบอลเล่นคลิปขอจบเพียงเท่านี้นะครับสวัสดี